Thank you for exploring Level Chinese. We, the Level Chinese team, are a dedicated group that truly believes learners of all ages can become highly proficient in the Chinese language. We believe literacy is the key component for students to become skilled in Chinese. Up till now, there has not been sufficient and appropriate resources to support teachers. We wanted to do better, so we formed Level Chinese to focus on the needs of K-12 learners. Our platform offers many levels of reading and writing standards along with online assessments, data analytics, and online level resources. Without complete platforms, teachers do not have to waste time to mix and match material and can focus on helping students achieve the highest level of literacy. We will introduce Level Chinese from the following 5 aspects. First, let's hear what our teachers have to say. A high school teacher from an international school in Shanghai says the school uses Level Chinese assessment to more accurately place students into the proper language track. Level Chinese is now the key tool to support differentiated instruction and also online learning. An elementary school teacher says Level Chinese is a great online reading platform. My students really like reading on the platform. Students also give their feedback. I like reading on Level Chinese because it tells me what my reading level is, so I can read books at my level and improve my reading. Now, let me introduce the key components of our platform. We developed a set of Chinese literacy standards and created online assessments based on those standards. The real-time data analytics truly informs teachers' instruction, and our online level books and quizzes support differentiated instruction and practice. Our experienced team developed our standards leveraging the framework of Common Core, ACTFL, IB, YCT, and the Chinese National Curriculum. We have 36 reading levels, which breaks down into 20 fiction levels and 16 nonfiction reading levels. Our writing addresses 3 text types: informative, opinion, and narrative. We offer 8 levels of each text type. Our platform is used by students all through K-12 grades. We also have a good mix of native and non-native speakers using our platform. There are now over 18,000 students from over 80 schools using Level Chinese. First, assessment and data analysis. Our online assessment helps determine each student's reading level. Our assessment covers reading comprehension as well as language and vocabulary. Besides each student's reading level, our data analytics further pinpoints the exact language and reading standards that each student needs to address. Given this specific data, teachers can now utilize instruction time efficiently in both whole class and small group setting and focus on closing the specific learning gap in both reading and writing. We also supply mini lessons for each standard in order to support teachers' instructional planning. We hold regular webinars to discuss best practice in real-life classroom scenario and instructional planning. Teachers can use our online library to carry out differentiated instruction. Students can practice their reading comprehension by reading books at their just right level and also use practice quiz after each book to improve step by step. Teachers can track student reading and quiz progress. Through quiz results, teachers can determine if a student is ready to be assessed for the next level. On writing side, we provide writing standards per level for informative, opinion, and narrative text types. We also provide multi-level mentor text, graphic organizers to support writing, instruction, and practice. Now we want to share how schools of all types integrate Level Chinese into their main curriculum. First, we start with Shanghai American School. Shanghai American is an international school in Shanghai, China. The school offers multiple language tracks in every grade from elementary through high school. You can see here, Shanghai American aligns their novice to advanced language tracks to prepare students to take AP or IB exams. The school uses Level Chinese reading and writing platform in elementary, middle, and high school. In order to define clear target and progression for every language track, Shanghai American has mapped level Chinese levels into their IB and AP aligned curriculum. For example, you can see here the criteria for their novice course is level Chinese level C. Each course has clear targets based on level Chinese levels and standards. In this way, students, teachers, and parents can clearly understand student learning progress and targets. In order to support IB Language A high-level students, we'll be adding 4 more levels, U, V, W, X, by the end of April. Second, we introduced Daystar Academy in Beijing. Daystar is a bilingual school where majority of the students are native speakers of Chinese. Daystar follows the standards and textbooks specified by the Chinese national curriculum. In order to establish specific learning targets and standards, Daystar teachers researched level Chinese standards. They found that our standards mapped very well into the Chinese national curriculum and also further break down the Chinese national standard to specific teaching points. Using our assessment, they're able to assess the reading level of each of their students. Without detailed data analysis, Daystar teachers can adapt the teaching of specific standards in whole class and small group setting to address learning gap of their students. Daystar gives level Chinese assessment 3 times a year in order to track progress of student learning all through. Further, they also establish per grade targets for different text types, fiction and nonfiction. Next, we introduce Denver Language School in Denver, Colorado. Denver Language School is a Mandarin immersion K-8 school and also adhere to Common Core as well as Colorado Science and Social Studies standards. The model immersion is to teach language through content. Therefore, DLS teachers map level Chinese standards into each of their content units. So reading standards are taught using social studies content as one integrated lesson. Here's an example of one social studies unit in 2nd grade integrated with level Chinese standards. The level used here is G, and it is based on assessment data from the 2nd grade students. Another very important usage of level Chinese is to articulate reading level target across all grades in a consistent manner. These targets support complete transparency among students, teachers, administrators, and parents. Lastly, we want to share how ISTP uses level Chinese to support the development of literacy skills within their IB, PYP, MYP Mandarin Immersion Program. IB, PYP, and MYP have defined scope and sequence with their units of inquiry. Using the assessment data from their students, teachers can pick the appropriate levels and map the level Chinese standards into each IB unit. Again, content and reading are taught as one integrated lesson. As you can see, level Chinese is used by schools from all over the world with all different curriculum. In order to support reliable and responsive access for all our users, we have sites specific to mainland China at app.levelchinese.cn, which is entirely hosted in mainland China, and site for non-mainland users at app.levelchinese.com. We also have teams both in the US and Asia to better support all our schools. Given the impact of the coronavirus causing school closure, we are now offering free access to all schools through April 30th. For schools in Asia, please contact info-asia@levelchinese.com. Otherwise, please contact info-us@levelchinese.com. Thank you.